Unicorns in fantasy, novels, and movies, they're typically the same. They're usually pure, they're gentle, magical, symbols of innocence. I've been exploring popular unicorn tropes, how unicorns are written about, seen, thought about for my novel Banished Creatures of the Arcana, because I wanted to create something different. Unicorns that are cursed. The unicorns that you've probably seen before are often gentle healers. Maybe their horns have magical powers that can heal other animals or people or other creatures. They are often symbols of purity and innocence. They're usually morally good characters. They're magical companions, sidekicks, or mounts. They're rarely their own characters. Similar to dragons, I actually did a video recently exploring dragon tropes, and that's one of the tropes of dragons, is that they are something to be ridden or like a tool that is taken to war or used kind of like a pet or like for work. And unicorns are often depicted in that same way, kind of a sidekick or a side character. Unicorns are also seen as sparkly, shiny, beautiful, kind of the perfect image. They're glistening, they're peaceful or untouchable. They're more like a symbol than an active participant in a story. I think there's actually a movie, a newer one, not new, but new-ish. It's like Death to a Unicorn or something like that, where it's kind of like an evil unicorn that comes and kills everyone or something. I don't know, I watched it a long time ago, and I liked this because it took a common trope and turned it on its head. It made a unicorn the monster. I like it when it's not too predictable, which is something I really wanted to stay away in my novel, which is why I looked deeply into unicorns. I have a video on the history of unicorns too, so check that out if you want more unicorn content. But often unicorns, they don't challenge the story or the plot. They don't threaten character arc, and they usually are more like decorative or just symbols of fantasy in general. They're usually not complex. They usually don't have their own character arc. Just as I mentioned in my dragon videos, unicorns, like dragons, they are way too powerful. They're too interesting to be side characters, to be one-dimensional. I want unicorns that are complex, that are a part of the plot, that have character arcs. So in my novel, I try to redesign them to be powerful, to be complex. They are a tragic species. In my novel, they are cursed and they've been banished to the skies. They can't touch the earth anymore. They can't interact with things that are closer to the earth's surface. So they're living in our world, on our earth, but we can't see them. They're so far up in the clouds, in the sky. They're living up there and we have no idea. They want to be on the surface of the earth as they were once millions of years ago, but they've been banished, and us as humans, we have no idea. They've also lost a lot of their magic over the years, and the results of that, the consequences of that, is threatening their species. And they're not purely good, at least not anymore. They're not pets, they're not heroes. They are living consequences of their history and of magic. They are untouchable and they're haunting. I like the contrast between something really dark and something beautiful at the same time, like something being beautiful but also being, that's my dog Penny if you hear her. As I was saying, something being beautiful but something also being deadly or slightly horrific, but at the same time there being beauty in the pain and the suffering. These unicorns, they're mysterious and they're also fearful, but they are beautiful in a very dark way. They're not safe and predictable. They're a little dangerous. They're revengeful. They're not happy that they can't enjoy the earth, and they don't like the way humans have been interacting with the earth. Are there any other unicorn tropes that I haven't mentioned? Or do you have any other novels or movies or anything that shows a unicorn in a different way that is maybe unexpected or that you really enjoy and want to see more unicorns in this way? I'm sure there's things that I haven't come across, so I would love to know in the comments. And if you're interested in dragons and exploring dragon tropes, check out this video. But for now, please like and subscribe, and I would love for you to follow on my journey of writing this novel, this dark fantasy novel, a fantasy with a mix of horror and thriller elements. I'm sharing all the things that I'm learning while writing and sharing inspiration and the creative process, as well as some of the meanings behind why I am doing certain things, giving little glimpses into the novel. Please like and subscribe for all of that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.